Hi there, I'm Nicola Hume. In this episode, we're taking a look at how the current trend for hybrid working is changing the housing market. By the way, if you're buying, selling, renting, or simply just as obsessed with property as we are here at Move IQ, then make sure that you subscribe to our newsletter. This is where you'll find property guru Phil Spencer's insider info along with all the latest developments in the housing market. In many ways, the pandemic seems like a thing of the past as it's been overtaken in the headlines by economic and political concerns. But one long-lasting effect has been the impact on the housing market, in particular, the growth of hybrid working, the trend for people to split their working time between home and office. This is something that we think will become more important over time for buyers and sellers. For instance, a recent report suggests that UK office workers are actually going in just 1.5 days a week. Compare that to pre-COVID studies, which showed workers going into the office for an average of 3.8 days a week. There's no suggestion that falling office attendance means reduction in productivity. So working from home has really caught on, and it's likely to remain a strong trend. The repercussions for the housing market are considerable. Space within the home, which can be used for hybrid working, is now a must-have for many prospective buyers and renters. Last year, a survey of UK estate agents found that 20% of buyers cited high-quality broadband as their most important feature. It was perhaps no coincidence that the places where great broadband was considered most vital were the southwest of England and Scotland. Why? Well, these two areas have seen the greatest influxes from elsewhere since the pandemic began. If you have good communication connections and only have to go into the office occasionally, that means you can live a lot further away from your workplace than before. This has affected prices in a number of ways. London, for instance, has seen quite small price growth in the past year of just over 9%, according to the Office of National Statistics. Meanwhile, property has shot up by 20% in the southwest, 18% in the northwest, and almost as much in Wales. If you're selling or renting out a property, it's good news because many homes around the country now have potentially larger audiences. Of course, most transactions are still done locally, but increasing numbers involve purchasers or tenants who are moving to areas much further away from their work. This might change how you market your property, perhaps choosing agents with a strong regional or national network, or who have links to trade groups that can market homes to wider audiences. How a property for sale or rent is described should focus on some of these new must-haves like broadband speeds and dedicated or flexible workspaces. If you're braving the housing market despite the economic challenges, work with your estate agent to emphasise these characteristics, as well as the traditional ones. It's a challenging world out there, and the housing market is at the forefront. So stay up to date by subscribing to this channel and make sure you hit the bell alert so that you don't miss any new episodes. And make sure you check out the Move IQ website too, where you'll find a list of the UK's top locations for working from home. See you next time.